Fans, we got a great show lined up for you tonight. New tag team champions, a lot more news right after this.
USA Championship Wrestling presents the greatest stars of professional wrestling, bringing you the best in mat action. Coming to you live from the Bluefield Sports Arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Live USA Championship Wrestling. I'm here with the Cuban Assassin and Thunder Sam Justus. Cuban, a lot's been going on the last few weeks. You're no longer tag team champions. Seems like the Cuban dynasty has got a little dissension going on. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on with the camp?
First of all, it's none of your stinking business. The family is doing just fine. Sheik Akbar and myself are doing just fine. And I don't care what anybody said. We were robbed of those tag team championship titles. We will have a rematch. But I'm going to tell you, you shut your stinking mouth. I'm going to tell you something. My son and my nephew have been screwing up every now and then. They can't seem to do a single thing right like I tell them. So now my son's got to prove himself against this man, the new terror. This man right here. He's been training, squashing apples all day. You wouldn't know anything about that because you eat them all day. But he's been squashing apples all day. And he's going to get ready, and he's going to teach my son a lesson, and my son will listen to me after this match is over.
There you have it, fans. Let's head to the ring.
You shut your stinking mouth.
Ladies and gentlemen, this first match is one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing currently in the ring, weighing in at 212 pounds from Havana, Cuba, the Cuban Commando. And his opponent, weighing 266 pounds from Waco, Texas, Thunder Sam Justus.
Cuban talking to his boys like that. I can't believe, Billy. Is there dissension between the Cuban dynasty?
I think what we've seen the last few weeks, definitely some dissension. But, hey, I got to stand for that interview, so that's good.
I think he has more things to worry about than if you sit or stand.
You're probably right on that, but let's see. Seems like he's brought out Thunder Sam Justus to exact a little revenge. I don't know if it's revenge, but a little criticism, a little critiquing, if you will.
Well, remember at the end of last week's event, he was saying, where were you? Where were you? Why weren't you out here? You know, we have new tag team champions in first generation. But who knows what's going on between Sheik Akbar and Cuban Assassin?
That's right, and we understand that Sheik and Cuban Assassin, they've had some issues the last few weeks, but they're strictly blaming the Cuban dynasty for losing those titles. But a lot has been going on between Sheik and Cuban, and you have to wonder why they're blaming the Cuban dynasty. But he's brought Thunder Sam Justus out here to exact a little punishment.
Yeah, he sure is. He's yelling at the Cuban Commando right now, saying, see how strong he is, son? Asking Sam to teach his son a lesson here. Sam, of course, the master of that claw hold. Oh, thumb to the eye there by the Cuban Commando.
And
I'm confused. Who's Cuban for in this match?
That's a good question. Who are the fans for? That's another question we need to ask. And you can see new referee, JT McLovin.
JT McLovin comes to us straight from Hawaii.
That's right. And right now he's super bad trying to get it to the ring there. As Cuban Commando trying to take advantage here of Thunder Sam Justus with those hard forearms, and you have to wonder maybe if this is what the Cuban dynasty needs, if they need a little tough love, trying to get them to toughen up, trying to get them on that winning side.
He's definitely trying to do something here, and putting him in the ring with a big man like Thunder Sam Justus. You know, the match with that claw hold. I mean, just look at Sam's chest right there and how red it is.
Yeah, so this is kind of killing two birds with one stone. Not only is he getting some punishment on the Cuban Commando, but he's also learning that Cuban Commando's doing a pretty good job for himself in this match.
Oh, and look at that. The Mercenary grabs the foot of Sam Justus. Referee, I don't think, saw it.
No, and Cuban Assassin is berating the Cuban Mercenary. All the while, a DDT from the Cuban Commando
Goes
going for the pin.
One count right there, one count.
Only a one count from that DDT. As much punishment as Thunder Sam Justus has been in.
Here comes a little bit of what I'm sure the Cuban has taught the Cuban Commando, just driving that knee into the back, right in between the shoulder blades of Sam Justus.
Yeah, and he seems to have the advantage over Thunder Sam Justus. And Cuban saying he's just a kid. He should be doing better. And I really don't think that this is going the way the Cuban Assassin had planned.
I really don't think it is with Sam Justus. You know, but here's my thing. Since last week, do you think that Cuban has had Sam Justus in the gym more than the Cuban dynasty?
You know, that's a good question. We know he's been crushing apples. That was made clear to us.
Well, not on a night like tonight where there's ice outside.
No.
Oh. I think Sam was still a little groggy there.
Yeah,
and
not able
Cuban
to recover
Commando was
fully.
able to hit him with a clothesline, but still not able to knock the big man down. He grabs a side headlock once again. He's going to use that ropes for the advantage. Comes off. Oh,
slams
claw.
him down with that claw hold. And the Cuban Mercenary distracting, calling over the ref.
The referee trying to get the Cuban Mercenary
Look in the
down.
ring. There's Cuban Assassin. Or
He's telling him he's got to get the claw right. Oh, Cuban, Mr. Hollywood just hit the Cuban Commando.
it looks like
But was he aiming for Sam Justus?
I believe he was.
Oh, headbutt. Cuban goes down.
And now Cuban
Is he going to
Commando's
reapply the claw hold? Oh, and he does.
that claw hold, and the referee with the count.
Oh, 3 count there. Sam Justus is your winner.
The winner of the match, Thunder Sam Justus.
What a match for Sam Justus, but was the Cuban Assassin aiming for him and accidentally hit the Cuban Commando? I guess we'll find out in weeks to come, Billy. Fans, we'll be back right after this.
It's about family. It's about tradition. It's about cool cars and warm nights. It's about football. From vacations to cruising and tailgates, Ramey has been your car buying destination for over 60 years and counting. Shop with us 24/7 at RameyCars.com.
In the ever-changing world of website design, the things that people need, the things that people look for, those website norms, they're ever-changing. In many organizations, we're getting to where we don't necessarily have specific departments internally to do those things. When you hire a Cucumber Company, you get that internal team feel. You get experts that are within hand's reach. So whether you're looking at a website project, videos, audio-visual support, I highly recommend Cucumber Company.
How low can we go? How low can we go?
Go low with this 18 Accent, $12,900 this month only. Check out this 18 Tucson Sport, priced at an unbelievable $19,900. All Hyundais come with America's best warranty and exclusive Hyundai insurance.
How low can we go?
Find out how low at Hyundai of Beckley today. Online at HyundaiofBeckley.com.
McCoys.
I thought we told you Hatfields to stay out of our beef jerky outlet.
We just can't resist this delicious prime rib beef jerky.
Cherry maple.
Prime rib.
Cherry maple.
Prime rib.
Cherry maple.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, guys, easy, guys. At least we find one thing the Hatfields and McCoys both have in common. They both love their jerky from the beef jerky outlet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the last of the old gods. And the reason I'm the last is because they just ran themselves they ran themselves to extinction. This says I'm the man. This says I'm the measuring stick for everybody here, everybody in West Virginia, and for all of you welfare, government cheese, EBT rednecks. Let me tell you something. I pay for my food, my house, my car, everything that's mine I pay for with this. I am the U.S. heavyweight champion, and there is no one like me anywhere. I am the last of the old gods. Eric, it's been your pleasure.
It's been somebody's pleasure, but we're going to head up to the ring for some tag team action right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is one fall with a 15-minute time limit. On their way to the ring currently, a combined weight of 512 pounds, JPJ and Taylor Justus, the Power Trip. And their opponents headed to the ring, a combined weight of 418 pounds from Roanoke, Virginia, Corey Bryant and Scott Rains.
Here we go with our next contest. It is a tag team action as we have Power Trip taking on Corey Bryant and Scotty Rains.
And Power Trip wanting a shot at those tag team titles.
Yeah, wanting a shot at those tag team titles against First Generation for sure. And I know First Generation will be fighting champions. They'll be looking to facing JPJ and company here very soon.
And Corey Bryant and Scotty Rains, we've heard that they would be teaming up for a while, and so I'm curious to see what they have to offer here against Power Trip, who is a well-established tag team in the tag team ranks.
Yeah, very glad to have this tag team here. Apparently Scott Rains got his GPS fixed, and he is now here at the Bluefield Sports Arena, and he's now on the outside ready to go. JPJ's on the outside, so we got Corey Bryant against Taylor Justus.
That's right, and so we're getting ready to see a lockup here. Oh, and immediately a go-behind by Corey Bryant, showing off some of that amateur background.
Throws him down onto the mat. Billy taking full control of Taylor Justus. It's Corey Bryant using that amateur background.
Yeah, he's a well-credited amateur background to him, and taking advantage right now into the alligator roll against Taylor Justus, and I'm sure Taylor Justus is taken aback by what's going on here, not expecting Corey Bryant to get that upper hand just this early.
Yeah, maybe Scott Rains seen something in that, has called Corey Bryant back to his corner to give him a little bit of advice here. And Taylor Justus complaining about a hair pull, but I think McLovin has more hair than anybody in the ring. Corey has a lot, but I think JT McLovin has more.
Yeah, it could be. And so obviously.
You know he's from Hawaii.
That's what I've heard. I'm sure he wasn't expecting the ice getting over here from that far
Oh,
away.
and now Taylor Justus slamming Corey Bryant onto the mat, showing a little bit that he could do a little bit of that amateur style as well.
Yeah, showing a little bit of reversal of fortune but Corey Bryant.
Oh, nice
into a
move by
nice
Corey
armbar.
Bryant. Nice move back into the armbar there.
And as cold as it is outside, the action is heated here in the Bluefield Sports Arena. These fans coming alive as Corey Bryant makes a tag to Scott Rains.
Scott Rains climbing up to the middle rope. I think that's the tallest he's ever been. Coming off with the elbow right to onto the arm, and now with the arm wringer kicks him into the thigh, now into the chest. He's just kicking him all over the place,
kicking
Billy.
him, yeah. When nothing else fails, just kick the man. Kick him when he's down. Now going back to tag Corey Bryant as he's going up top. Double axe handle.
Yeah, coming right off the top rope with all the momentum down onto the arm of Taylor Justus. Corey Bryant, what a great set of tags here by Rains and Bryant, but right to the ice is Taylor Justus, tags in JPJ.
Yeah, shortcut by Taylor Justus, and JPJ taking the advantage. And that's what Power Trip is known for. They can turn it around at an instant, and now they have Corey Bryant in their corner working on this young man.
Yeah, and now JPJ has the ref distracted. The referee with JPJ, Scott Rains trying to tell the referee to turn around.
And now JPJ has him backed up in the corner. Oh, and whipping him just by his hair. Throwing him all the
talking
way
about
across
hair
the ring.
pulling.
Yeah. And picks him up for the body slam with ease. Oh, and Michinoku driver.
What a slam there, Billy. Knocks
What it
him
looked
down. JPJ now just staring at Scott Rains. Scott Rains wants to get into that ring, but he has him by the hair right here, just JPJ, and then releases it. Just teasing Scott Rains.
And then brings him right back for the tag to Taylor Justus, who gives him a shot right into those ribs. And now Power Trip firmly in control of this matchup as JT McLovin trying to get some order in this ring.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to get – Scott Rains is letting his emotions get the better of him coming in the ring like that. But Corey Bryant taking those chops right there, and now Taylor Justus taking one from Corey Bryant.
He backs him up and sets him up. Oh, and another thunderous chop. And a rake to the eyes. And any advantage that Corey Bryant had was just negated by that rake to the eyes. And now, beautiful vertical suplex.
What a suplex that was, Billy. Now Scott Rains coming in for the save. That could have been it for that team. We've seen Corey Bryant take a lot more, but that was a big suplex.
Yeah, beautiful move, and now they're tagging in and out as he picks him up for another beautiful
suplex. But I don't think JPJ and Taylor Justus tagged, and even if they did, the referee didn't see it.
No, not at all. They're taking advantage every which way they can, and Corey Bryant is in trouble right now as JPJ is in full control. Kicks him. Looked like he kicked him just between the legs.
Well, I tell you what, if anybody did that to me, I'd be down for days.
That's right. And that could spell the end of young Corey Bryant. Trying to fight back, but just not able right now. And the referee trying to get control of this matchup.
Yeah, referee JT McLovin just, seen Scott Rains coming in, so he went and stopped him from coming in and left full advantage to JPJ and Taylor Justus here.
Yeah, Scotty Rains wanted to get the tag, wanted to come in, but just not able, allowing the Power Trip just to punish Corey Bryant here in this matchup. And a backdrop suplex. This could spell the end.
Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And you've seen there that McLovin was paying attention to where Scott Rains. where Scott Rains was.
And again, Corey Bryant is just in a super bad predicament right now as Power Trip pulls him back into their corner.
You know, once again, in order to get a shot of the tag champions when it was Sheik Akbar and the Cuban Assassin, you had to go through the Power Trip to get that. They don't have to now, so Rains and Bryant need to get this win because then they can move themselves up on that ranking to get their shot at first generation. But we know that Taylor Justus and Power Trip and JPJ want that shot first.
And you have to wonder, though, since the Axis of Evil are no longer champions, if the Power Trip now, that's their opportunity perhaps to get a title shot in the future.
Yeah, for sure, because they don't have to worry about the Axis of Evil now. Not that they were worried about them before, but let me keep in mind, let me remind you, that title match between Axis of Evil and First Generation just happened last week. Axis of Evil have yet to get their rematch, so they're still in line for their rematch.
That's right. And so one has to know that they're lined up for a future title match, but you would have to think that the winner of this contest could have a future title shot down the road.
Oh, and there's a tag. Finally, Corey Bryant able to make it over to Scott Rains. Scott Rains come in like a ball of fire.
And now all four men in the ring at the same time. McLovin has no clue of who to try to get out.
Yeah, the referees, I think he's already forgot who the legal man was.
I believe
I know
so,
I have.
but
Comes in. Oh, super kick to Corey Bryant. You know, I don't think Scott Rains has been 100% accurate on those here lately.
No, that's not the first time that's happened.
Definitely not the first time Scott Rains has miscued. Remember, he did it to his own former tag team partner, Bobby Yella,
right.
long time ago. But it looks like it's not going to work in his favor again as Taylor Justus has picked him up. JPJ with that drop kick goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3.
The winners of the match, Power Trip.
Power Trip definitely able to get this win over Corey Bryant and Scott Rains. I'm going to try here in a second to get some comments from Power Trip, especially get their thoughts on the new tag team champions, Axis of Evil, and everything like that. If I can get Power Trip down here. Power Trip are your winners over Scott Rains and Corey Bryant. Power Trip leaving the ring area now, coming over and joining me. Power Trip, JPJ, Taylor Justus. Hard-fought match there by Corey Bryant and Scott Rains. A little bit of a miscue from Scott Rains, but I'm sure you guys are now focused on First Generation.
You know, the reason I'm clapping is not because we beat these two bums. The reason I'm clapping is because I want to say congratulations to the new tag team champs. Flavor the Saver, boys. Yeah, you heard that correctly. We live in Backwardsville. You heard what I said. We're coming for you, First Generation. There ain't going to be much talking. There ain't no need for a bunch of talking. We're coming. Be ready.
And if you don't get his name right, you get the same treatment. Correct? Comprende? Understand? What's his name? You better get it right. It's J.R. Martin. Get it right.
All right, fans, we'll be back right after this.
Here's a question. How many Beckley area dealers offer a 1,000,000-mile warranty? 1. Hometown Kia's 1,000,000-mile warranty comes with every new vehicle. And best of all, it's free.
America's best value just got better with our exclusive 1,000,000-mile coverage. Get an 18 Kia Rio LX $189 per month, or an 18 Kia Optima LX just $289 a month, or get $5,000 off MSRP on this 18 Kia Sportage.
Hometown Kia, going that extra 1,000,000 miles for you. Shop online and learn about the 1,000,000-mile warranty at hometownkia.com.
I worked part-time on a strip job, and I realized I didn't want to do that with my life. I found Mount West, and I was so glad I did.
Employers today seem to be looking for people with marketable skills. What we've set up here in this laboratory is a mock-up of what you would see in industrial controls in a manufacturing plant. Actual equipment, the actual hardware, not simulations, pretend. It's real hardware.
When you want to shop smart, shop Hart. Hart GMC is celebrating 81 years serving the Valley. This could be our biggest sale ever. Remaining 2017 GMC Acadias from $25,900. Save up to 15% on select new 2018 GMC vehicles and up to $10,000 on Sierra SLT. Historic discounts on pre-owned and certified GMs also. Come celebrate with us now at Hart GMC in Salem. Remember, if you want to shop smart, always shop Hart.
Well, congratulations, we're all done.
Wow, that was easy.
Much better than last time.
How'd it go before?
Let's get you in this car. But first, let's go over some details. Purchase price of your vehicle is $39,999 plus a dealer fee of $500. Tax is $1477 plus a $175 dock fee. And the DMV charges $30 to title your vehicle, and that's only taxed at $24.99. Now we're going to give you $2,000 for your trade-in, which is a little less than we originally discussed, but just how we have to write it up in the paperwork. So your payments will start next month and continue for the next 95 months.
Tired of the bull? Should have gone directly to Hyundai of Beckley.
If your club, your school, or your civic organization would like to have the great stars of USA Championship Wrestling to come to your town, you give us a call at 681-207-3175 or drop us a line at usacwonline.com. Future wrestlers, referees, and managers, get the finest instruction from seasoned veterans right in your backyard. Contact the USACW Training School at usacwonline.com for all the details.
Fans, don't forget, USA Championship Wrestling will be coming to your town soon. Each and every Thursday, we are here at the Bluefield Sports Arena with live action. Crash Cassidy, the Cuban Dynasty, the Cuban Commando, Sheik Akbar, many, many more. Make sure you come out and see them each and every Thursday. Now, on to December 1st at the Mount Hope Heritage Center, Sheik Akbar will face Danny Ray in a Saudi Arabian spike match and many more matches. That's coming to your way at a 7:30 p.m. bell time. Then, on Sunday, December 2nd, right here at the Bluefield Sports Arena on a special day and time, we will have a huge contest starting at 2 o'clock. Many matches will be announced soon for that. Also, Saturday, December 8th, for the IWWA in Grafton, West Virginia, Sheik Akbar and Sheik Akbar and Crash Cassidy will have a lumberjack match at that night in Grafton. Make sure you come out for that. And each and every Thursday night, I'll get these matches right at one time. Each and every Thursday night right here at the Bluefield Sports Arena. And don't forget, you can pick up great DVDs just like this one from Mount Hope from this past September. But now, enough of me. We're going to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, weighing in at 226 pounds from Havana, Cuba, the Cuban Mercenary. And his opponent, weighing 226 pounds from Santa Fe, New Mexico, he is the U.S. Heavyweight Champion, Shawn Cruz.
Well, Billy, here we go. Shawn Cruz. And, man, don't forget we got towns coming up.
That's right.
With a bunch of matches
Many.
that apparently I can't get out.
In the Saudi Arabian spike match.
It is. Saudi Arabian spike match. Sheik Akbar, Danny Ray, Mount Hope Heritage Center, December 1st. After what happened last time at Mount Hope, Mark Wood has announced this match. And then what about the big announcement on Saturday, December the 8th in Grafton for IWWA, Crash Cassidy and Sheik Akbar in a lumberjack match, plus Adam Thomas, Manny Fernandez, so many more going to be in Grafton that night.
That's right. A lot of great matchups coming out, and
the stars of USA Championship Wrestling everywhere in the great state of West Virginia. But now we have Shawn Cruz taking on the Cuban Mercenary here. Shawn Cruz, the champion. I'm not sure how Mercenary was able to get this match, and Cruz just throws Mercenary out of the ring.
Yeah, just toying with him, and Mercenary trying to make his way back to the ring. And, I was just looking over, and it looks like Jeff James is in the crowd tonight from J&J News. I don't know. He's been with the company before.
Yeah, but he hasn't been with the company for a while. I mean, you can see it in the top right of your screen at certain times, but he is sitting in the crowd tonight. He did have a match with Cuban Assassin. I'm not sure what happened.
Didn't work out very well for him.
Didn't work out, but now he's here sitting in the crowd. But, now we got the Cuban Dynasty out here, both Cuban Mercenary and Cuban Commando out here.
Yeah, and you have to wonder what Cuban Assassin instructed them. I know that he's wanting a shot at that U.S. title. As Shawn Cruz just having his way right now. Now, as I say that, the Cuban Mercenary reversing.
But where's the Cuban Assassin? Why is he not out here? We know he's here. We just seen him.
That's right. I guess he's wanting them to find out on their own what the advantages of him being out here is versus the disadvantages of him not being out here. But you got to think that they would need him out here against the U.S. heavyweight champion, Shawn Cruz.
Yeah, as Shawn Cruz, we've seen the evil Shawn Cruz come back when he went after Crash Cassidy and actually won the title in Mullins, West Virginia just a few weeks ago. But now Shawn Cruz gave this kid, the Cuban Mercenary, a chance a couple of times to leave, and he wouldn't, so I guess he's going to have to teach him a lesson here.
That's right, and he is teaching him a lesson, just – again, toying with him, just working on all these small joint manipulations. Oh, stomping right on that hand of the Cuban Mercenary.
Oh, now got him in an armbar there. Referee needs to check with the Cuban Mercenary here.
Yeah, referee JT McLovin, who has instructed me that he is old enough to party.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, he wanted to make sure that.
Our producer liked that comment, by the way.
We try to please everybody when we can.
Well, thank you to Cucumber Company for allowing our producer to be here this evening. They let him out of the basement for a little while. But now it looks like Shawn Cruz was actually trying to turn the mask around a little bit there, kind of disable the Cuban Mercenary a little bit.
Yeah, if you can't see, you can't fight. But Cuban Mercenary fighting back.
He's trying to fight back, that's for sure. Knocking Shawn Cruz back into the turnbuckle. Comes with a couple right hands. Oh, and that big forearm right to the side of the head. Oh, and an uppercut.
And another European uppercut. And a forearm right across the shoulder blades puts Cuban Mercenary back down to his knees. And you can see the U.S. champion, Shawn Cruz, in full advantage here.
Yeah, now he's teasing Cuban Commando, telling the Cuban Commando to get in. Does he want to take both of them on? I don't think that would be very smart of the champion, no matter who you are.
No, and we do know the Cuban Mercenary has had a match already, but Cuban Mercenary, he's getting in some licks there.
Oh, a poke in the eye right there. And sometimes, you don't always get it, a thumb to the eye will definitely blur your vision for a minute, especially if someone gets it good. But even with someone attempting to come to you, if they just graze it, it can really mess you up.
And a 2 count there, and of course, anytime you get hit in the eye any way, shape, or form, it's going to do some damage. It's going to cause blurred vision. And you could hear Shawn Cruz saying that he told the Cuban Assassin that he would take care of him.
Yeah, and Billy, I want to point out here, I think the crowd hates Shawn Cruz so much, especially being the champion, beating their hero, Crash Cassidy, that they are cheering for the Cuban Dynasty. They are cheering for the Cuban Mercenary here.
Yeah, and that shows you how hated Shawn Cruz is right now, that even though he's the champion, he beat their champion, who you could still say is the people's champion here in the Bluefield Sports Arena, Crash Cassidy, who will get a title match coming up soon, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he still has his rematch. And now just beating the Mercenary right here. And he's just still yelling at the Cuban Commando, who's still feeling the effects of that opening contest.
The Cuban Commando to get in the ring, and he wants both of them. So I guess what Sam Justus, was unable to do, the Cuban Assassin has made sure that Shawn Cruz would get the job done, and that's what we see here against the Cuban Mercenary.
You know, and maybe Cuban Assassin is the one that planned this. Maybe he's the one that, of course, set up Sam Justus going against the Cuban Commando, but then he probably was like, well, I'm going to give the Mercenary to Shawn Cruz because he knows what Shawn Cruz can do to him, just like he knew what Sam Justus could do to the Cuban Commando.
Exactly, and this could be it now. And the referee counting 2, but not in full position there. But
he wasn't in full position, but he was able to see that the Mercenary was able to kick out. But then Shawn Cruz right there just choking the man out and driving the elbow into the upper chest. And now I think Shawn Cruz is just playing with him, Billy.
Yeah, he's taunting fans. He's taunting the Cuban Commando. He's enjoying himself right now in that ring.
Oh!
But I don't think he enjoyed that.
No, he went to the well one too many times. And Mercenary got that air in him, was able to move, kind of shook the cobwebs off. Right hand, another right hand. Once again, like I said, this is very odd for the Cuban Dynasty. The crowd's actually cheering for them a little bit.
That's right, and it doesn't matter who you're in the ring with, when, and where. All it takes is one mistake, and the odds could go in the Cuban Mercenary's favor. But it looks like Shawn Cruz might be trying to load up that elbow pad.
Yeah, of course we know that finish of his, that big roaring elbow of his. But now the Mercenary goes up, and then he gets caught with that elbow, and he goes down, goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. There's your winner, the U.S. champion, Shawn Cruz.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, and still U.S. heavyweight champion, Shawn Cruz.
Shawn Cruz able to come away with that win, still champion. But the Cuban Dynasty definitely not real happy about that, I'm sure. But I wonder if the Cuban Assassin is happy about what Shawn Cruz has been able to do. And actually, speaking of the devil, Cuban Assassin asking for the Cuban Dynasty to come over to the interview area. Cuban?
What is your problem, huh? I try to help you, and what you do, you still end up losing. What does your grandfather think of you if he sees this? And you, what do you think you're doing? You can't out-wrestle a wrestler. That's what Shawn Cruz is. You fell for his tricks. You didn't even go and do anything I taught you. Did I not teach you? Huh? Come here. You. What's your problem, huh?
Oh, come on.
What's your problem?
Hey, come on, Cuban.
What's your problem, huh? Oh, you want to hit your old man now, huh? You think you're man enough to hit me, huh? You think you're man enough to hit me, huh? You think you're man enough, huh? You think you're man enough, huh? You think you're man enough, huh? You think you're man enough? Let me tell you something. You stinking people. You shut your stinking mouth. This is tough love. I'm going to teach my son and my nephew how to be champions. I got to beat it out of them. No matter what it takes, if I have to beat it out of them, I'll beat it out of them. By the way, I loved your TV commercial.
I don't know what you're talking about. Fans, we'll be back right after this. That's on.
When you want to shop smart, shop Hart. Hart Kia is celebrating 81 years serving the Valley. The biggest sale ever. Prices will never be lower. Sorrento up to $8,100 off MSRP during America's Best Value campaign. Hart Kia has an SUV for everyone. Soul, Sorrento, Nero, and Sportage all qualify for huge discounts and programs. Historic discounts on pre-owned and certified Kias too. Come celebrate with us now at Hart Kia in Salem. Remember, if you want to shop smart, always shop Hart.
We are the premier destination location at Brush Creek Falls RV Resort and 304 Speedway. The best racers from all points of the map race right here. See the fastest karts on dirt on our 1/8 mile track. Brush Creek Falls RV Resort offers 52 full hookup campsites, along with 4 fully furnished cabins. Conveniently located off exit 14 on I-77. Racing happens Saturdays. Like us on Facebook to get schedule and event info. Make your reservations today. Call 304-431-1950 or online at brushcreekfalls.com.
The United Way and Cucumber and Company have had a long-standing relationship. We feel very blessed to have Cucumber as a resource in our community because they are really a high-quality technical design and production company. We feel like it's quality that you could put up against anyone in the nation, really. Cucumber and Company is very easy to deal with. Updates are very fast. If we call one morning with an update, we see the change that afternoon. It makes life easy.
Come and see why more and more people are stepping up to professional grade for less with a new GMC from Beckley Auto Mall.
Get this 18 GMC Sierra Crew Cab SLT. Was $57,380, now $44,990. 18 GMC Acadia all-wheel drive. Was $36,250, now $29,995. Or get a new 18 Buick Encore. Was $25,790. Beckley Auto Mall price $18,995.
Best selection, lowest prices. Come get it all at Beckley Auto Mall.
Located at the point of Eisenhower and Robert C. Byrd Drive. Or online at BeckleyAutomall.com.
I am here with the former U.S. heavyweight champion, Crash Cassidy. You can hear the Crash crew fully behind their man, Crash Cassidy. Crash, I know you got your eyes set on that U.S. championship once again. You got a lot of other matches lined up for. Tell the fans what's going on with Crash right now.
Yeah, Crash right now, I'm looking forward to gold, but it looked like y'all seen the video. Somebody's calling me out. Roger Hamm, I ain't scared of you, man. You might have the expertise and stuff, but that's right, he's scared. Yeah, so if you wanna roll, let's go. Come on.
Yeah, Roger Hamm, the good doctor, challenged you over the internet a few days ago, challenging you, saying that he wants to move up in the rankings against you. He wants you to be the recipient of that.
That's not going to happen. If me and Roger get in the ring, it's 1, 2, 3 over. Crash wins, goes home. Peace out, Bluefield, right?
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, the former U.S. champion, Crash Cassidy, and now I believe Eric Foster has an interview with his opponent tonight, the good doctor, Roger Hamm.
Roger, Crash is making his way to the ring. You've made your way out here with me. We've seen the interview, the promo you did online. You know, what else do you have to say?
Crash, boom, bam, snap, crackle, pop. I'm going to break this kid because you know what? I've been here for 20 years. It only took me 1 week to move up those charts to number 7.
Number 7.
Number 7. If I beat number 2, which in so many ways he is number 2.
Hey, you can't say that.
If I beat him, which I'm going to, that puts me right there for Shawn Cruz, and I'm going to be the champion. It's my goal.
But William Huckabee's still number 1.
No, he's always gone. I'll sneak in when he's gone. It's like the postman when, the guys at work. I'll get there while he's gone. I'm the new champion. Guaranteed.
Well, guess what? That match is going to happen right now. So you're going to the ring right now. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match, 1 fall with TV time remaining. In the ring, introducing first, weighing 281 pounds from Christiansburg, Virginia, Crash Cassidy. And his opponent, weighing 237 pounds from San Francisco, California, the good doctor, Roger Hamm.
Well, the good Dr. Roger Hamm definitely not winning over any fans tonight with his comments talking about moving up to number 2 in the power rankings of USA Championship Wrestling. In 1 week, he moved to number 7, but he says Huckabee's never here, so if he moves to number 2, it essentially makes him the number 1 contender.
You know, he has a conspiracy theory. He has his own way of doing things. He may have a point in some aspects. The bottom line is if he defeats Crash Cassidy, he will be near the top of those rankings.
Yeah, I think, judging by the interview I seen with Roger and what he talked about tonight, the way he's adding all that up, it may be a little bit of Steiner math, I don't know. But we'll have to see. Could be some 33 1/3s in there. But, we have Roger here trying to take Crash Cassidy down.
That's right, and I think he might be biting off a little more than he can chew.
Yeah, Roger Hamm definitely sporting the turtleneck look tonight as he's dancing and prancing around the ring.
The good doctor has to have his own style, and that style, well, we'll let you fans judge that for yourself.
Oh, shoulder tackle by Crash Cassidy. Just knocking Roger down onto the mat. Almost, at least it didn't knock that shoulder out of socket.
And he thought defeating Crash Cassidy was a foregone conclusion. But we know that Crash Cassidy, he's here, he's ready to fight as he is each and every week. And the good doctor definitely has his work cut out for him tonight. As not only does he have to fight Crash Cassidy, he might have to battle some of these fans here tonight.
Oh, he told Crash Cassidy to stay there, and Roger comes off the ropes. Hip toss now. He's picked up with a big scoop slam by Crash Cassidy, and this crowd is going crazy. Cheering for Crash Cassidy, and Roger Hamm in the ropes. Almost falling outside the ring.
Roger Hamm definitely wasn't expecting that, and he's got over to the corner. Now he's taking it out.
Hey,
on
nobody
McLovin.
yells at McLovin like that.
No, not anybody.
Don't put baby in the corner either.
Wrong decade.
My bad.
Yeah, that was super bad. Anyway, back to the action. As you can see, Roger Hamm trying to take any victory, any advantage he can, even if it's at the expense of these fans in the front row, part of the Crash crew here tonight.
Yeah, the Crash crew definitely in full effect here, getting in the head of Roger Hamm, who's now just beating Crash down onto the mat. Oh, and a back rake there. Off the ropes. Oh, clothesline, knocking Roger down onto the mat. Crash goes for the cover. One. No. Was that a 2 count? Two count. That was a close 2 count.
No, and that temper tantrum did not work out for the good doctor. And now he's eating a forearm across the chest, and another by Crash Cassidy.
Yeah, I thought there for a second that Roger Hamm was going to start getting the advantage of Crash Cassidy, but Crash able to get him over now in front of the Crash crew, telling everybody to be quiet. Oh, and hits him with another forearm to that chest of Roger Hamm, shoots him off the ropes, clothesline, takes him down again, goes for the cover. 1, 2, no, 2 count.
2 count. You have to
I think he went to the eyes after that 2 count, Billy.
That's right, and now back on the attack. And the good doctor, I wonder if he's a doctor at the pavilion or not. I haven't heard.
I don't know. Maybe he's an addiction doctor.
I don't know. I think that gimmick's already been taken.
I don't know. I don't know by who, but it could have been. But we see here that Roger Hamm is now taking full advantage of Crash Cassidy. Oh, that elbow right in between the shoulder blades of Crash Cassidy. Crash's game plan is now off a little bit as Roger Hamm is able to get on his back, and now with that chin lock as well.
That's right, putting all his weight on Crash Cassidy. Now going to the nerve hold on that right shoulder of Crash Cassidy. Asking the ref to ask Crash, and Crash saying no.
Oh, the crew coming behind Crash right now. Crash up to his feet. Roger Hamm better get him back down onto the mat, but no. Crash able to get him into the buckle with a couple shoulder thrusts into that midsection, trying to drive that air out of Roger Hamm.
Roger going up top or to the middle rope, trying to get advantage any way possible with the double sledgehammer and Irish whip.
Oh, there's that high knee from Roger Hamm. knocking Crash Cassidy onto the mat.
A terrific move by Roger Hamm.
Whoopee cushion. Hits him with the whoopee cushion.
Right across the chest, taking out all the air of Crash Cassidy.
Yeah, and Roger Hamm looks to be a little winded as it is too. Goes up to the middle rope. Comes out with that leg drop.
Oh, missing the leg drop. And now, Crash Cassidy.
Reverse atomic drop.
Atomic drop.
There it is, Gunslinger. Goes for 1, 2, 3.
Your winner of the match, Crash Cassidy.
Crash Cassidy with the win there. What a match that was, Billy. What a win from Crash Cassidy.
That's right. Crash Cassidy showing that he still is one of the main contenders for that U.S. Heavyweight Championship held by Shawn Cruz. Roger Hamm not liking the events that just transpired.
Yeah, Roger Hamm definitely was actually taking it out on the referee a little bit. But after that big win, I'm sure Crash had something to say. So there's your winner right there, Crash Cassidy. Crash, come on over, Crash. After that big win over the good Dr. Roger Hamm, I know your main goal is that title that Shawn Cruz has around his waist.
Yeah, it'll come. That rematch will be soon, right? Got the Crash crew behind me, and everybody knows. Everybody knows the fans come first around here, and they want to see that rematch, so it's going to happen.
Yeah, that Crash crew means a lot to you, as much as I know that title means to you as well.
Well, that title meant a lot to me. Every win does, but when I lost it, that's when it hit me the most, You don't know what you got till it's gone, You get that saying, right? So, if we got time, I'd like to bring somebody up here, if that's cool. Hey.
Yeah, I think we have some time.
Let me get a special fan. Nicole, come on up here. Come on up here.
Crash Cassidy calling Nicole up here. Nicole, Crash Cassidy's girlfriend, is making her way ringside here.
All right. So we got, come over here. We got a lot, and sometimes it's hit or miss. There's fans out here, sometimes not, but she's been to every one of them, right? We go on the road up northern West Virginia, down to southern North Carolina. She's there. She comes to every show. She's she's perfect for me.
Ow! Roger Hamm, what are you doing? What are you doing, Roger? Come on. What are you doing, Roger? You can't be doing that. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, Roger. No. Come on. What are you doing, Roger? Come on, Roger. Roger. Come on. Come on, Roger. You can't be doing that. Come on. No, Roger. Roger. Don't. Oh, come on, Roger. Come on, Roger. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, Roger. Come on. Did you lock that door?
Piece of trash out of here.
Billy. Crash just attacked by Roger Hamm, and he threw that whole cup of water onto Crash's girlfriend as well. Thank goodness for Scott Raines. And
Corey Bryant, thank you guys. Somebody coming out.
Scott Raines, thank you for coming out, Scott. I mean, let's go We need to check on Crash. We need to check on Nicole. I think we still have a feature contest. Well, the door's locked, so I don't think he could come in. Unless he has a key. If he has a key, then. But Billy, what an evening! We've got water everywhere. It's.
I don't.
You know what? I'm pretty ticked off right now. I don't like the way the beginning of this show started. I'm pretty ticked off right now. We don't need pieces of trash like that here. And first and foremost, this new champion is a piece of trash as well. Hey, you stay your butt outside, boy.
Roger Hamm knocking on the door.
I'm fired up. I want to fight. I want the champion now.
You want Shawn Cruz now? Scott Reigns wants Shawn Cruz.
Scott Reigns wants.
He's pretty fired up. It looks like Cruz is going to answer. We're going to go to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, this impromptu match in the ring right now from Roanoke, Virginia, Scott Reigns. His opponent, the U.S. Heavyweight Champion, Shawn Cruz.
Billy, we can't even sit down. There's water everywhere.
I've never experienced anything like that in my life.
What made Roger come back out here and do that to Crash Cassidy? Is he just upset about the loss?
Asked his girlfriend to come and share the moment with him. She's been by his side ever since he started this journey.
Yeah.
He wanted to share it with her.
He wanted to share it with her and just show everybody that he was going to recapture the title at all costs.
And then Roger Hamm.
Oh, and look at that from Scott Reigns onto Shawn Cruz.
Hey, we're sorry, fans, for not putting more attention into this match. As Roger Hamm he's maniacal. I don't know.
He tried to come back in there a few minutes ago, and he said he hated everybody, and he got shoved right back out the door.
Well, I would say the feeling's mutual. I mean, that was despicable. She's defenseless. She hasn't trained. She's an innocent person. Throwing water at her and then hitting Crash with look like a nightstick or some sort of weapon across the back.
Yeah, for sure. Out of nowhere.
Yeah, out of nowhere. And that's no way to move up the rankings at all.
No,
But
no. I'd say if he's not number 7, he should be below the list now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what. Hopefully Mark Wood is watching tonight.
I'm sure Mark Wood will have some words.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have something passed down from him shortly. But right now, fans, we don't have much time going on. But in the ring right now, Shawn Cruz and Scott Reigns going at it.
Yeah, Shawn Cruz and Scott Reigns here in the middle of the ring. Fans, we have to go. Reigns is on top for now. Will we have a new champion? Will Shawn Cruz be able to get it? Billy, what a night. I've got water on me. I got to go clean up.
That's right. We'll be back next week, fans.
Fans, we'll see you next week. More USA Championship Wrestling.